It's the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to Pasadena, California, and the iconic Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, part of the college football playoff. As we see the number 4 seed in this playoff, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the number 8 seed in the playoff, the Louisiana Raging Cajuns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. Bringing it out, it's Young. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So Alabama's offense comes onto the field for the first time today. That's a group coming off an impressive win last week. Now they go on the road to face a strong defense that gets stirred up by this crowd energy. Let's see what they can do today, Kirk.
And Chris, I think the fact that they were able to win the game last week, like you mentioned, gives them the confidence that they need to come into this environment and deal with this defense and try to get out of here with a win.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. To throw, it's Manning. Oh, they trapped him for a sack.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and the rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Over the middle, it's Adams. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a 3rd down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
First out and more, he's still running. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that run play.
That's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Throws it in. It's Young. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air.
Well, it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain in a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Looking to throw. It's Manning. Makes the grab. It's Hale. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
They're able to get a short gain to make this 3rd down a little bit more manageable. But it is 3rd and long. So this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, pick up any potential blitzes here on 3rd and long.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking downfield near the end zone. And the pass is dropped. This would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. So on fourth down now, out comes the field goal unit. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So the Louisiana Raging Cajuns offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. Let's check out the impact players in this game, Kirk. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coach has told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
Grab down the middle. It's Gilbert. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
They'll run it here. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fit, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Back to pass. It's Grant. Pop over the middle. It's Green. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
That's a great play by this offense to keep the drive alive, and a good find by the quarterback on third down.
The guys up front line up. It's first down. Here comes the handoff. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here being able to contain that run game, held it just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
From the shotgun, he off inside. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
One of the areas that separates good offensive coordinators from great ones is how efficient their offense is on third down passing plays. And that was a perfect call and really well executed.
Looking for a gap. It's Dupree. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. The sure hands. It's Dupree. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Through one period, these teams are finding out that playoff games just feel different. Who can handle the nerves better as we head to the second? So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. To the air, it's Grant. Pressure is coming. And that's just thrown away. I don't think he's going to get away with that. Yeah, here comes the flag.
Intentional grounding.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Finds his man. It's Robertson.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
On third down, he drops to throw. Hit as he released it. Grab down the middle. It's Dupree. Touchdown, Louisiana. This quarterback on fire today. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Here comes the point after attempt.
Is on for the extra point.
Extra point makes the lead 4. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Adams. It'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They settled for a field goal last time out. Let's see what they can do this time. And now the handoff. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
He shows off the juking ability, but not much room to run. It's a short gain.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
And it's incomplete. Tried to lob the ball up there, but doesn't connect. One team ready to boot it away. coverage seam gets the returner to the ground. Here comes the Louisiana offense back on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective, moving right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. The big fullback's got it here. No way to run up the middle. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Dropping back, it's Grant. With the catch, it's Smith. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Here's the handoff. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. With the catch, it's Dupree. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down.
It's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Crucial 3rd down play after that completion. And the wideout goes in motion. QB keeper all the way. And he will be stuffed for no gain. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or they check him out. Fourth down and 2 coming up as you try to keep the drive going. Back in motion now. Trying for a 4th down completion. Grab near the sticks. It's Robertson. Takes the football inside the 30, and that's a 1st down. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a 1st down.
The Raging Cajuns have 1st and 10 here. On the run, it's Dupree.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Scanning the field, it's Grant. Caught over the middle. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Running play called on 3rd and short. They finally make the tackle, but it's going to be 1st and goal from the 6. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. The Raging Cajuns looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Raging Cajuns.
As a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. PAT is good, so the lead now is 11. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Dropping back. It's Manning. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Defense is coming after him. Breaks free. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw here. It's Adams. And the offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy.
Well, that's zone coverage there, and the receiver does a nice job of sitting in that soft spot on the curl route. And what I love is he's not just going to go down. He picks more yards up after the catch now that the quarterback delivered a strike to help move the chains.
1st down, looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the right side. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. 1st down to the 32.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, tie.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, it makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And the point after is good. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he's stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, and a touchback would have been a better idea. And Louisiana's offense retakes the field now. We'd expect a prudent decision here, backed up near their own end zone. Just run the clock out and get to halftime. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Looking for some space. It's Dupree. Has the 1st down and more. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their 1st of the half. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. And then 1st down, right back to the running game. They bring him down, but a solid game there on 1st down. Looks to be just inches short of the mark. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the 1st half. second down. Looking to throw. It's Grant. Receiver makes the grab. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. After that miss, it's still a 4-point lead.
Chris, you and I were on the field in warm-ups. We saw this guy hit a 62-yarder that hit the crossbar and actually went over. So we know that he has the leg to make this kick. I just don't think he got enough on it.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Makes the catch. It's Edwards. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football.
Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And here comes the Raging Cajuns offense back on the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Moves out of the pocket. He bought some time, now lets it go. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback could put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down.
These guys didn't let the halftime break slow them down. They continue to dominate the line of scrimmage, give the ball to the back. Nice big positive game to get things started here in the second half.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off. That's a design run. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Grab down the middle. It's Green. And they do pick up first down yardage. Set up now at the 44.
Not a huge gain here, but the quarterback does a nice job of going with this safe, smart option, finding the big tight end and picking up a critical first down to keep this drive rolling.
Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
The Raging Cajuns getting set on 1st and 10. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. To throw, it's Brown. Good as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
That incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 26. Looking to throw it again. Receiver makes the catch. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Third and short here in this playoff game. The 8th play of the drive. Keeps it on a design run. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Raging Cajuns are in the red zone. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Pump over the middle. It's Smith. Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Run it up the middle, but stop for no gain. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down and to force a field goal. They try to sneak it for the 1st.
Good call here by the offensive coordinator to go with quarterback sneak here on 3rd and inches, and he's going to get the 1st down. It's a great time to catch the defense off guard. Get up to the line of scrimmage quickly, get the lineman down, quarterback under the center, quick snap, and get the yardage you need for the 1st down.
And the quarterback will just sneak it now. He's swallowed up at the line, could not get past that big defensive tackle. Here comes some more big bodies out for the defense. And it's Louisiana on top of her, sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the 3rd quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats where we have a chance. All right, here comes the 4th quarter. Everything to play for here. Who is going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up with a 2nd and goal. The call is quarterback sneak.
Well, that's the drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to this big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
So nothing in the previous play sets up a 3rd and goal from the 1. Designed quarterback run. No stopping him on that line. Touchdown, Louisiana.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point is up and good, so the lead now is 11 here in the final quarter. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Adams. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Looking downfield, it's Manning. It's caught in the crossing pattern. Tackle made after a big gain.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
So one play moves the ball to the 38. It'll be first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. It's reeled in. It's Portland.
Chris, I love what this defense is doing right now, working with a 2-possession lead, essentially telling the offense, hey, we'll give you those underneath throws. We'll allow those short gains, but we're not going to give any shots downfield, and we're going to tackle you inbounds to keep that clock moving.
Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
I love to see this team fighting the way they are. Picking up a first down on that 3rd down shows you they still believe. They still think they got a shot to come back and compete in this game.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions. Locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
Incompletion sets up a second down. And he drops back in the gun. Grab down the middle. It's Edwards. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. That catch makes it a more manageable 3rd down. And the back now goes in motion. Back to throw again. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. They make the tackle, but the offense has a first down now at the 21. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
Hey, it's got to start somewhere. That's a nice conversion here on 3rd down. You got a long way to go, but maybe a little momentum here. Let's see what they can do coming off of that nice play.
Grab down the middle. It's Portland. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11. Caught in the backfield. It's Portland. And he runs out of bounds there to avoid the contact and take the loss. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Looking to pass. It's Manning. And the completion made. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. The pass rush closing in. Touchdown! The quarterback takes it in himself. That score makes things a lot more interesting here in the 4th quarter with a spot in the national championship game on the line.
This feels like a playoff game now. You can just see it on the guys' faces. That was a momentum punch. Now the focus shifts to the opposition. Can they march down and answer, or will they wilt to the pressure?
They decide to go for two to get within a field goal. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And the two-point try is successful, making this just a three-point lead. The kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the Louisiana offense back on the field. Passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Leaning on the run game here. Breaking free at the 35. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of a play. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Looking downfield, it's Brandt. Tried to squeeze one in there, but it's incomplete. Important play right here. Close game, 4th quarter, 3rd and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Short connection to the tight end here. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The Raging Cajuns are moving quickly down the field. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker.
Boy, is this guy fun to watch or what? Here we are in the 4th quarter. Critical down in distances. This guy is just churning out yards the way he has most of this game, showing a lot of physicality and natural running instincts in space.
The spot in the national championship game comes down to the final 2 minutes. Can the offense keep the football and bleed out the clock?
Well, well, well. The old quarterback sneak. Well, whatever you got to do to keep this drive moving. We've seen them convert in different ways on this drive, and that sneak will keep this defense guessing when they're in short yardage coming up in the future.
Playoff dreams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. They test the middle and get stuck. That is just not open for business today. And a player is down injured after that last play. They take a timeout or they check him out. Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy and keep this quarterback from running.
championship game comes down to the final 2 minutes. Can the offense keep the football and bleed out the clock? Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
Quarterback lost track of the play clock, and that'll cost the offense 5. Important third down play coming up. And it's a kneel down. The Raging Cajuns will bring their punt team on the field now. That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the playoff. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The Raging Cajuns will send the punt team onto the field. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. That's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play and be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship. That says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. And they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And now the stage is set for this season's ultimate college football game. We will see you at the national championship. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.